Hello, greetings and salutation. How are you doing? And how's your night so far? Mr. Avenger here. And welcome back into another reaction video at your service. Okay, so I got a new suggestion from Tamashi, and it's been a long time with Miss DingDing. And 2 years ago, I did a reaction on All Survivor that was live at the British Broadcast Center, if I'm not mistaken correctly. But there are tons of videos that I have not checked out on. So here is what I'm going to be reacting to. And this is technically this is the official music video. So the thing is that and according to from Tamashi, and that this is coming from of a game that is known as Nishu Han. So I am going to be checking out on the first one that I'm going to be doing that is known as Hong Yin. So let's go ahead and check this one out and let's begin. So without further ado, it's time to react. Here we go.
身作莲花手浮云，故事应等谁来听？雪中灵扑一枝的歌谣，越过重山向月明。寥寥的星呀，一路通往天涯，自在之地呀，将把一切放下，弹奏吧，来呀，来呀，音在叫我的歌曲，是爱是真是不是你？这里等他，极乐之地呀，寻找一切回答。山梦花开呀，来呀，温柔紧我的呼吸，一沙一土，一朝一夕。沙漠的花，谁来将我的故事告诉他？
Wow. Okay. mind blowing, and such of that powerful coming from her voice. And that is what I consider that is such of a true calling of the nature, and it's such of an overwhelming just the coming from her. It's just it's so complex, and it's just such of the graceful and such of the gentle, and that it's really such of the transcendence. And honestly, I thought that this was going to be a very such of a gentle and of a ballad like of a song there, and it got then I mean the beat started to get a little bit, that got cranked up a little bit, and it was felt that it was just a mesmerizing of a captivating of the beats that was going, and that the flow was very such of a gentle, and it started to get very climating at the moment of it, and that was just the peak of the song that started to progress even much more. And that the last part that started to get amped up of the strain notes of a bass guitar, and that the level that it just gave that such of a magnitude, and it was just an unbelievable that it got even more excited. And honestly, that I will like to add that Miss Sa DingDing is very such of amazing young lady, and that she does give that such an aura while she was singing in the booth, and that it just give that such a, just as I said, that it just give that such an overwhelming that is just so calm, and it just raises of her voice that's got even much more higher, and it just got even such in a way that it gives us such of in a likeness of a that just outshines her even much more brighter, and it's just an unbelievable note there. And that and when she paused, well, when her first part that gave that such of a big range of that such opening of her vocal, and then it stops there for for 5 seconds of the instrumental, and I like what she's doing, and to give that, and I think that is basically that is such of a Hindi influential, and that is just the body of the movements of her hands that started it's really give that such of a alluring to look at, and it was just majestic. So that's the best way I wanted to give that description. So this is something that I never heard this kind of a song, nor of the game, and I'm assuming that this has got to be of a mobile game. So here's the second one I'm going to take a look on, and this is what it's known as, Z Nihan. So let's take a look at this one, and let's go from there.
化身一只轻盈无声息的蝶，翩翩衣舞摇曳，穿梭在落下前声音的花间，聆听有股坚决。纤纤玉指拂上河，卷卷白绸征风人。 相约不可捉，问天有人自得，可以为山河。
Say what?
沙灵犀一眼，混迹情缘缠绵之间，点亮又当一盏火，环有所托。相信万物不分善与恶，清醒之于我，爱恨分明不再悲与祸，寻是说非对错，有几样浮生出几花一朵，赏花一粒攀藤，清醒为光阴了洁白的素纹，注定爱影无魂，来世与共度人生，可以与心自问，破碎无数这情深，难沉沦，霜花成一朵，人心只求得收拾安稳，下山这一落，不去春花高尚，前世远行的风筝，与你现永恒，流逝不灭的魂魄，谁懂？霜花成一朵，人心只求得收拾安稳，下山这一落，不惧春花高尚，不要问谁生。
Now, this is so enchanted and completely just mesmerizing. And honestly, it just seeing that presence, and that's almost like the equivalent of a goddess, and so elegant, like a gentle and just a beautiful swan that is just showing of the graceful and showing that such of an aura that is just unbelievable to look at. And first off, that her singing is still that is such of a glance and such of a unbelievable and such of a in a way that is just a very soothing, and it's just so gentle. And on the second verse, that she had it switched to of a different tone, and it just gave it of a little bit of a low key tone, and that was very such a unique for me to hear something like that. And honestly, that I don't think she ever does that before. And that's kind of a very such a rare case that you get to hear that coming from her, and then switches back to the highest, and given quite of a almost of an end note there that was just still that is just an unbelievable of the force of nature that's coming from her, and that is just a breathtaking. And the music that it has a really it has a good volume, and the rendition of it, and when it starts to and when it starts to break it down like that, and given of a technical pop, I'm sorry, a techno pop. That's what I meant to say. And it was so distorted, and it's just a mix that's all together. And while it's doing it, that her singing is still giving that enchanted momentum there. And this was just really that is just so so different, and it's still that is just such of an excellent flow there that is just absolutely cool. And it was also that is just a beauty that just to listen to, and it's just so just unparalleled with that, and it's just a just it's just a mind blowing when you hear that her voice start, continuing to give it a little higher and higher, and it gets, it gets to to her reaching point there, and that alone, that just gives me just such vibrations coming from her, and this is why that she is such of a beautiful songwriter, and that the given such, to give all the her expressions, and given that the breathing, and slowly that give that such of the softness that really, that shows that just how, the level of her voice does, and given, the show of her, if there's no limitations, and that goes into all the way to the top like that. And so that's why that she is such amazing woman. Oh, and on the first video, it's more of a Arabian influential, not Hindu. I apologize for that. That's my bad there. But if you guys do enjoy this, and if you did, leave a likes, and also leave a comments down below. So that was between of Hong Ying and C Neon. So that was a double reaction, and let's give it up for Tamashi for that request, because there is another that I will take a look at that, but that will be for the next time, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. So take care, guys, and peace.